Your dog suddenly freezes, their ears twitch, then bark, bark, bark into the darkness. You look, nothing. But what if it's not nothing? What if they're sensing something you can't? Dogs live in a sensory world beyond our understanding. They can hear storms before they strike, smell illness before symptoms appear, and maybe, just maybe, see what we never will. Today we're uncovering 12 extraordinary senses your dog has that humans simply don't. Some will leave you amazed, others, a little spooked, and the last one might just bring a tear to your eye. Let's begin the journey. And trust me, you'll never look at your dog the same way again. Dogs don't just love us, sometimes they save us. Imagine this. You're lounging on the couch, minding your own business, when suddenly your dog starts sniffing you like you're hiding a steak in your shirt. Weird, right? Or is it? All over the world, dogs have stunned doctors by sniffing out cancer in their owners, sometimes before any test, any symptom, or even a single cough. How do they do it? Are they secretly superheroes in fur coats? Nope. It's all about the nose. That wet, wiggly snout is basically a medical marvel. Dogs can actually smell the tiniest chemical changes in your body's cells. Seriously, it's like they have built-in lab equipment. There are real stories of pups who just wouldn't stop sniffing a mole or who kept laying their head on someone's chest. At first, people thought, "Aw, how sweet," until a doctor checked and found something serious. Talk about a furry lifesaver. And get this. Some dogs can even warn their humans about low blood sugar or an oncoming seizure. Who needs a medical alert system when you've got a four-legged nurse? So next time your dog won't stop sniffing you, don't just laugh it off. Maybe they're not being weird at all, maybe they're onto something, maybe they're being your guardian. But their nose doesn't just smell sickness, it smells feelings too. Ever feel like your dog just knows when something's off? They do. Your dog can smell emotions, literally. Forget mood rings. Your pup's nose is the ultimate lie detector. Feeling stressed, excited, maybe a little sad after watching that movie where the dog saves the day? We've all been there. Your dog knows. They sniff out every mood swing like a furry emotional detective. No need for words. Your dog's already on the case. You cry? Boom. Instant cuddle mode activated. You tense up? Suddenly you've got a four-legged shadow. Ever feel like you're being watched? Spoiler, you are. And it's adorable. But wait. It gets wilder. Dogs don't just read your vibes, they're emotional detectives for strangers too. Ever notice your dog wagging at one guest and barking at another? It's not random, they're picking up on everyone's energy. Who needs a bouncer when you've got a dog? They're not just tuned in to how you feel. They're practically emotional Wi-Fi, connecting to everyone in the room. And the best part? They don't just sense your feelings, they feel them right alongside you. But now let's leave the world of scent and step into the sounds only your dog can hear. To your dog, your silent home is bursting with noise. Think you've got good hearing? Pfft, dogs are the real audio superheroes. While we humans max out at 20,000 hertz, dogs are jamming out to frequencies over 60,000. That's like having built-in surround sound, with superpowers. Ever wonder why your dog goes wild when you can't hear a thing? Dog whistles, sneaky rodents, even your phone charger's secret buzz. Your pup hears it all. It's like they're tuned into a radio station we don't even know exists. And get this, dogs don't just hear the high stuff. They pick up on infrasound too. That's the deep rumbling dun-dun-dun of earthquakes, avalanches, and storms rolling in. It's like they've got a backstage pass to Mother Nature's secret concerts. So when your dog barks at nothing or hides before thunder even cracks, are they being dramatic? Or are they just way ahead of the game? Spoiler. It's the second one. They're basically living, breathing early warning systems. Who needs a weather app when you've got a dog? Next time they perk up for no reason, trust them. Their ears are way ahead of you. And speaking of early warnings, what if your dog senses disasters before they strike? Your dog might be a living weather radar. Ever notice your pup acting like a furry meteorologist? One minute they're chilling on the couch, next they're pacing, whining, or squeezing under the table like it's a secret bunker. What do they know that we don't? Turns out, dogs are tuned in to the tiniest changes. Air pressure drops, static electricity zaps, stuff we barely notice. But to them, it's like nature's group chat blowing up with alerts. And get this. While we're busy scrolling our phones, they're picking up on micro vibrations in the floor. Earthquake coming? Your dog's already on it. No wonder people in places like Japan and Turkey have trusted dogs as their own four-legged early warning systems for centuries. And now, even scientists are catching on, studying dogs in labs, wiring them up with sensors, trying to crack the code. Who's the real genius here? It's not just about hearing thunder, Dogs are basically storm detectives, picking up clues we can't even imagine. They feel the world shift, sometimes before we even know something's up. But that connection to Earth runs deeper than weather. It's hardwired into their navigation. Why do dogs spin before they poop? Okay, let's be honest. Have you ever watched your dog do the poop dance and wondered, what on earth are you doing? Well, get this. They're not just being dramatic. They're actually lining themselves up with the Earth's magnetic field. Who knew potty time was so scientific? Studies have shown that dogs prefer to do their business facing north or south. Seriously, it's not some weird superstition or canine quirk, it's pure instinct. Next time you see your pup squatting, maybe grab a compass and check. And here's where it gets even wilder. This built-in doggy GPS might be the secret behind those incredible stories of lost dogs trekking hundreds of miles to find their way home. Forget Google Maps, your dog's got nature's navigation system. It's like they have a secret compass tucked right inside them. Who's a good navigator? Your pup, that's who. Now let's shift gears, from the scientific to the supernatural. We're not saying your dog sees ghosts. But come on, how many times have you caught your pup barking at absolutely nothing? Or giving that, I know something you don't look into the pitch-black hallway. One day, they're strutting into the room like they own the place. The next, suddenly it's, nope, not today, and they're backing away like there's a monster under the bed. What gives? Thousands of pet parents have stories, dogs barking at thin air, tails tucked, eyes locked on a shadow that you swear wasn't there a second ago. Is it a ghost, or just a really suspicious dust bunny? Science tries to keep us grounded, maybe it's infrasound or a weird electromagnetic blip. Sure, that's logical, but let's be honest, it's way more fun to imagine your dog as a supernatural detective. And yet, sometimes you just get that shiver down your spine. Is it just your imagination, or does your dog really know something you don't? Maybe your dog knows something you don't. Maybe they see what we never will. Curious about your pup? Subscribe for more dog secrets. Let's shake off the chills with something more heartwarming. Like how dogs detect new life. Before the pregnancy test even turns positive, your dog might already know. How do they do it? Is your dog secretly a four-legged detective? Nope, it's all about that super-powered sniffer. They pick up on those sneaky hormonal changes, notice when your temperature shifts, and bam! It's like they've unlocked a new level of affection. Suddenly, your goofy furball is transformed. More cuddly, more protective, and so gentle. Ever feel like you've gained a furry shadow? Some pups will follow expecting moms everywhere, bathroom trips included. Privacy? Forget about it. And then there are the headresters. You know the type, those sweet dogs who plop their heads on your baby bump, as if they're already saying hello to the little one inside. Talk about an early welcome committee. For them, it's not a surprise. It's like they're in on the secret before anyone else, cool, calm, and totally in the know. It's a brand new bond, one that starts before the baby's even born. Who knew your dog could be so ahead of the game? And that same nose leads them through a world of invisible trails and stories. Your backyard might just look like grass to you, but for your dog, oh, it's so much more. Imagine a crime scene, a racetrack, and the juiciest neighborhood gossip column, all rolled into one. Ever wonder why your pup zigzags like a detective on a mission? Dogs can track scent trails that are hours or even days old. Seriously, Sherlock Holmes would be jealous. To them, every walk is a time-traveling adventure. And get this, every breeze, it's like a breaking news alert, carrying 1,000 stories straight to their nose. That patch of dirt you almost stepped on? To your dog, it's a message board from a rabbit, a cat, maybe even that sneaky squirrel who thinks he's so clever. Ever notice how they suddenly freeze mid-walk, nose in the air, channeling their inner Sherlock? They're not being dramatic, they're decoding the invisible. They're reading a world we can't even see. Scent trails, fear signals, love notes, danger warnings. Your dog's nose is basically a superpower that never takes a day off. It's their ancient gift, passed down from wild ancestors, and it's always on, even when you wish they'd just walk in a straight line for once. But what if I told you your dog can also feel your presence, in the dark? In the darkest room, your dog can still find you. Ever wonder how? It's not magic, it's science. Dogs are like four-legged heat-seeking missiles, able to sniff out your body heat even when you're hiding under a mountain of blankets. Some scientists even think their snouts work like built-in thermal cameras. Can you imagine having heat vision? Your dog basically does. That's why no matter how stealthy you are, your pup always claims the warmest spot on the couch the second you get up. Coincidence? Not a chance. And when you're feeling under the weather, who's right there, snuggling up like a furry hot water bottle? Yep, your dog's got your back. And your temperature. Even in their sleep, they're on the job, tracking your warmth like tiny, loyal detectives. Is there anything they can't do? It's comforting, familiar, home. But now, let's see the world through their eyes, literally. Dogs see at night way better than we do. Ever wonder why your dog's eyes glow like tiny headlights in the dark? That's the tapetum lucidum at work, a built-in night vision upgrade. It bounces light around inside their eyes, turning pitch black into a doggy wonderland. Jealous yet? But wait, there's more. Did you know dogs can actually see ultraviolet light? Yep, they're basically walking, barking UV detectors. Imagine seeing a world with secret glowing messages everywhere. Meanwhile, we're stumbling around in the dark, clueless. UV? To us, it's like a secret language we'll never crack, but for dogs, it's like living in a sci-fi movie. Glowing trails, hidden patterns, mysterious markings lighting up their world. What are they seeing that we can't? The possibilities are wild. Your living room looks clean, but to your dog? It's a glowing galaxy of scents and signals, like a cosmic map of who's been where and what's happened. Suddenly that spotless carpet isn't so spotless after all, and somehow, even without clocks or calendars, they know when you're coming home. Dogs don't wear watches, they don't check the time, but somehow, they always know. How do they do it? Is there a secret doggy calendar we don't know about? Nope, it's all about the nose. Your scent fades while you're away, and your pup is basically a four-legged detective sniffing out the hours until you return. And get this, they're experts at reading the room, shadows creeping across the floor, sunlight shifting, that's their version of a ticking clock. Who needs a smartwatch when you've got a sunbeam? Ever notice your dog waiting by the door right before you walk in? It's like they've got ESP, or maybe just a PhD in human routine studies. Scientists even tested it. Turns out, dogs react way differently if you're gone for 5 minutes or 5 hours. The longer you're away, the bigger the welcome party. So yes, they feel every minute. They wait, they hope, and sometimes they look downright dramatic about it. Who knew dogs could be such emotional timekeepers? But all these senses lead to one final profound connection. Dogs feel with you, and sometimes, for you. Ever had a rough day and suddenly, boom, your dog's right there, nuzzling your hand or plopping their head in your lap? It's like they have a sixth sense for sadness. Who needs a therapist when you've got a furry, four-legged best friend ready to mop up your tears with their tongue? And when you're bouncing off the walls with excitement, guess who's zooming around the house like they just won the lottery? That's right, your dog. It's as if they're tuned into your personal radio station, matching your every mood. How do they do it? But here's where it gets really incredible. When the room grows quiet and life's final chapter approaches, dogs just know. No words, no explanations, just a gentle presence as if they're saying, I'm here, you're not alone. Hospice dogs? They're the unsung heroes sticking by the side of those who need comfort most. No one tells them to stay, they just do. Talk about loyalty. You don't have to ask. You don't have to beg, they just know when to be there. Like magic, but fluffier. And when loss hits, dogs grieve too. They get quiet, withdrawn. Sometimes you'll catch them staring at the door, waiting. No words, no explanations, just pure, unfiltered feeling. Isn't that heartbreakingly beautiful? Loyalty isn't what they do, it's who they are. From tracking invisible trails to sensing death itself, dogs live in a world far richer than ours. And yet, with all those powers, they choose to be by your side. Every day, every hour. Their senses are extraordinary, but their love, that's the real miracle. Which of these 12 strange senses surprised you most? Got a story to share? Drop it in the comments, we'd love to hear. Don't miss our next video, 12 mind-blowing things dogs see and hear that we can't. Like, subscribe, and go give your dog a hug, they've earned it.